What's up, everybody? Moses here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm building up a 5-node farm, right? 5-node farm like here, so we can start slapping memory modifiers on that. Alright, so basically what you have to do is have enough pieces, alright, that have 3 charges and that will allow you to connect the farm. The end result that I'm aiming for is to have this as the center and then 2 and then 3. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Something will come instead of this and something is going to be here. So you'll have an X shape 5-node farm. Alright? And the thing is that these two memory nodes, you see this one has 1 charge and this one has 1 charge. But as long as you don't let it expire, meaning as long as you are within the 5-minute, you are still going to have the 1 charge and you can travel back and forth and use different things that you have in order to be able different pieces that you have in order to be able to connect all these nodes. Alright, so let's get to work. Let's get to work. In order to connect, we need to first start here, so this is pretty easy. Again, we gotta do it fast. We're not farming these zones. We want to make sure that none of these zones expire, because if they do, we're basically screwed. So we want to make sure that the areas are connected. See, this one is connected. Stabilized, 3 charges. This is going to be the base of the 5-node farm. And yeah, we gotta go to the other corner. Alright, so here is a bit tricky because here I got this expiring node that only has 1 charge, right? And we gotta do this quick. We cannot, like, this area basically is, I'm using it as a travel node, but it's an area that already had a whole bunch of, see, there it is. Now we connected. This area had a whole bunch of, see, memory modifier, you know, mods, but it's now expired, so it's gone. So this is connected, this is connected. Now we go back to the Nexus, and since the zone is still within the 5 minutes, right, still within the 5 minutes, we're still going to be able to enter here, right, and this is gone, and we have 2 pieces allocated already in place. So we're going to go over here, and hopefully this is not expired. I believe it shouldn't be. Good, so this zone is not expired also. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go all the way down here. Remember, ideally you want to have 3 charges on each one that you're going to be connecting. So see, I got this here, this is going to expire, right? And this is a two charges and this is 3 charges. So the end result is going to be this connected here. But I don't want to spend it right now because I still want this right here, you see? So I don't want to spend this right now. So I'm going to bring it back. You can click and bring it back and use something that you already had that's about to expire, right? If you click on the memory stabilizer and then you click on the slab itself, you can click over here and then you place it without losing the bonuses of the mods. And what's over here, it doesn't matter anymore, because this is the memory nexus and we're going to be able to connect something over here next time, right? So what we want is actually to find a piece to be able to connect it from this side, right? Right, so this area we're going to go all the way down. Hopefully we're not going to fail. All the way down and to the left. It can still fail, right? Because these areas are problematic and I could still, you know, the zone could decay and I may not reach the other side, and then I'm kind of screwed, because that means I'm going to have to use something else and I have actually exactly the amount of pieces that I need to be able to use it. So yeah, hopefully we won't fail. I mean, yeah, I don't have any other piece. Anyways, let's just go. So we want to go straight down and left. Um, and we don't care about farming this zone because it expires and we're building our farm right now. And we reach the other side. Now that we're here, we could do a little bit of farming because after all, this is an area with like, 3 nodes and whatever. Or 5, you know, memory modifiers. But we don't want to mess around too much. We don't want to risk too much because if we don't click the stabilizer, it's going to be a bit of a bummer. So let's just click it. And now this entire area is expired. Alright. Can pick up the stuff, whatever. Okay, so now we got to first connect this over here, right? Because it has 2 charges, and that's what we want to use. 2 charges. Right? Now when we go over here, 2 things can happen. This area is completely farmable, it's not going to expire. This we can right click and remove, or we could click here, and by clicking here this will disappear, and we could place a 3 node over. Okay, we can place the 3 node 3 charges node, see over here, and when we click the stabilizer it stabilizes, it places it. Now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? This is going to be our 4th one. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 have all the 3 charges, right? So that we could just farm memory modifiers and place it, and it will affect all these 5 zones. But yeah, secondly, the second thing we need to do is to connect the other node from the right hand side. So let's go ahead and do that. Leap Slam is a very good skill for these memory nodes. Has like no cooldown, and with enough attack speed it's probably the best skill in the game. The only problem is that it causes some these things here and there. Alright, so yeah, that's it. That's it, see? So this is connected right now, and we can go to the expiring zone. Alright, so what we could do right now, since we're pretty close, I'm going to try and see. Alright. This is kind of annoying. Let me just look at what we have from the memory nexus so we could actually look and see. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 3 charges ready to go, right? And now we are actually on this slab, right? This portal connects us to here. So if we have, very sad. I want a corner node to be able to move. I guess we could do that. We could move this one over here, right? We could move this one over here and we can start farming this. And then next time we're doing maps, right? Next time we're doing maps, this can move, right? This can move like here, no problem. And then we'll find a 4-way node that's going to be placed over here. And then we'll have 3 charges on each and every one of those. And once we're done with this farm, remember we still have this farm. This one is not very optimized. As you see, it only has 2 charges, 1 charge, 2 and 3. But it was only because I didn't have enough pieces. My RNG was not that great. I simply did not have enough pieces and I wanted to start working with something. So I started working with that. It's still okay. You know, it's not optimal. This is optimal. right? 3, 3, 3, 3, and here we're going to place a 4-way node or a 3-way node, depends on what we're going to get. Like the next one that has 3 charges. For example, here, there, we got it. There, we actually had one placed. So this is going to be our farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 nodes. And this we could use it whatever as a traveling node. We can do whatever we want with it. There, so you can actually see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This we can move, it doesn't matter, right? So in this situation, we got our farm ready, and once this is over, we need still 3. There's still, it says 2 out of 5. You see on top right hand side. When we get 5 out of 5, we can start using this as a, as a traveling node that is fully juiced up, that we could farm. That's the whole point of this method, and this is how you're supposed to. I mean, of course, you could just treat those as regular traveling nodes, but this is basically what I wanted to show in this video, and this is basically how you're supposed to be farming this zone. Now this right here, okay, we are located here, and we could put this thing right here and then move this here, and then we have a connection to be able to take this memory modifier and complete this over here. And this is it. Hope you guys learned something. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.